Hi, so I've been answering questions that I get via my website, via social media, and this week I've got one from a guy called Chris. He says, "Hi Patrick, I run an online kids' toys company. I read an article a while back that a good way to get initial contact with someone is to offer them a free download. So they then send me their email address and I can then push them along to becoming a paying customer. I've created various games and they can download and print, but so far there haven't been any downloads. Can you help?" Okay, so free gifts are a good way to entice people through the door for the first sort of contact. But the key is to make it something that's actually got value. Um, so, I mean, competition is very, 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 very high in a lot of marketplaces these days, and we have to fight for the attention of someone. So a free gift works in the way that you're giving them something that, rather than them paying for it, they're paying for it in their attention. So it has to be of high enough value to entice them through the door. So the digital sort of landscape has really made it easy to create free products. So ones that don't have an ongoing cost. So you pay maybe in terms of staff hours, you pay to initially make it, but then if you distributed it to thousands and thousands of people, each time it doesn't add more cost to your business. So it's quite an enticing thing for business owners to be able to do that. However, you'll see on a lot of marketing websites, web design websites, technology websites, they'll offer white papers that don't really entice people. I've even seen someone, they've offered white papers that are basically sales pitches, and it's not really something that's going to get someone like excited and clicking to download, giving their email address. So if you think of it as more of a loss leader, so the classic loss leader of you have an offer, like supermarkets do this, they have an offer that they're not necessarily making money on, so it could be a TV for like 50 quid. You get people through the door. And then so you need to work out the average order value and the order frequency. And then you get an idea of how much money you can put into a loss leader. And that money could be in actually buying a product. So maybe you give a product, a toy away cheap or free. And it's got to be something that's good. It's not, if you did it from something that no one wants, then you may as well not do it. But so something that they would need to pay for or pay a lot more for elsewhere, and you can get them in through the door that way. Then you've opened up the communication with them, and you can gradually push them along from being a spending because if you initially assume that when they're coming in for something super cheap or free, they're not initially a high spending customer. So then you might want to offer them something low cost or another offer, and you gradually build their trust and push them along to being more of a high spending customer, and so you're at the forefront of their mind. So basically, just because you're giving them something free, it doesn't mean it's worth their time. So they're paying in attention. They're not paying in money. They're paying in attention. So you have to value their attention and offer them something that's worth it. So yeah, just try something a little bit more enticing and see how that goes. And if you do know the how much money you're going to be making from these customers, then you can work out how much you can spend. So yeah, that's the way to do it. If you've got any other questions, if anyone's got any questions and wants me to answer on these videos, then my contact details are in the description below. I've also got a book out called Conversation is King, which is about how to get more comments online on blogs, on social media. So the details of that are below. So yeah, if you'd like to give that one a read, that'd be great. Okay, until next week.